You need a dose of this.
What's up, everybody? Thank you for joining me tonight. We are 15 minutes away from the end of a 30-day campaign for a book I entitled The Shameless Plug. Yes, I am George Medina. This is the Get Your Meds channel, and this show is You Need a Dose of This. And tonight, like I said, we are closing it out. We are closing out the campaign. Lou is in the house. Lou is always in the house. I love it. Thank you so much for joining me, Lou. So tonight we're going to do some fun stuff. You guys are used to seeing me on Catch the Craze with my buddy Sam Vera, who, by the way, also has a terrific Kickstarter running right now that ends next week. So as soon as we are done here, check out his campaign. I'm actually going to throw it in the show notes for you guys so you can check out his book called Forbidden. But what we are doing here tonight is, like I said, we're going to be talking a little bit about what happens after the campaign ends. We are also going to spin the wheel tonight because we did get 2 pledges since the last time I was on Catch the Craze. And as you may already know, and if you don't know, I'm going to tell you, I am spinning the wheel for this. And you were like, what the heck is that, George? What are we doing here? This is a gold cap bottle is what I'm calling it. And this is your free ticket to a graphic novel. What is that graphic novel? It is the completed version of The Shameless Plug. Now, for the last 30 days, we have been putting this campaign, we have been pledging to this campaign for the first 40 pages of this book, which is the first chapter of a 140-page graphic novel. That's what we've been doing. And you guys have shown up. So I want to thank every single one of you guys. There's been 121 backers on this campaign. I posted a little earlier on Facebook that I will be giving a special something to the last physical pledge on the campaign. So that's going to happen in the form of a spin. But that final physical backer will get something, and I will tell you guys what that is as soon as the campaign ends. Now, the campaign will end in about 12 minutes, so you guys still have a chance to check it out. Now, I honestly, I am terrible with this. My buddy Sam is the one that usually handles the production behind the scenes when we're doing the show. So I am going to attempt to copy and paste the campaign in the chat, and I think I've done it. So check out the chat for the link if you haven't done so yet. Pledge to the campaign if you haven't done so yet. Subscribe to this channel, like, comment, do all that fun stuff. And for the next, I would say, the next 45 minutes or so, I will be entertaining you with spins. I will be talking to you about what's to come from my brand, which is Get Your Meds, and the books that I'm doing, including The Adventures of Wonder Duck, which is in stores right now. So I'll be talking to you guys a little bit about that. But before we do that, why don't I tell you a little bit about the campaign itself and share the campaign with you guys so you guys see what it is that you could be pledging to in the next 10 minutes that we have left if you haven't done so yet. So let me I have to add myself to the stage for sound. See that? See that? That's what's wrong with me. What's up, Arelis? So anyway, this is the campaign. Let me run it back here for you guys. Let me go back to the top. Like I said, there's 9 minutes left, 121 backers. Thank you so much for everything, for every one of you who have pledged to this campaign and made it a successful campaign. We were funded the first day on Catch the Craze, and it was amazing to have done that so soon. Boom, I'm back. What's up, Michael? What's up, Arelis? And so here we are. Let me just go through the campaign real quick for you guys. What I like to do with the campaign, this is my second one, but what I like to do is I like to treat the campaigns as if you have no idea what Kickstarter is, because there are plenty of people who really don't know what Kickstarter is. And so that's what I like to do here. So this is what I was showing you guys, how the store, this is how the story goes. Basically, the shameless plug is the story of a young boy named Joaquin who finds himself in a strange, unfamiliar place where everything feels different. New language, new customs, unfamiliar faces. Unable to make friends, he retreats into his imagination, and Pana, the shameless plug, is born, giving him the courage to fit in. That's the story in a nutshell. And what you're backing is simply the first 40 pages of a 140-page graphic novel. So this is the first chapter that you guys are backing. And this artwork here was done by the incredible Joseph Olesko, who's also the artist on the Wonder Duck book. So that is his artwork. It's gorgeous. I do the, obviously I wrote the story and I lettered the book, but he did the pencils, inks, and colors, and he's doing an incredible job. He's finishing up page 90. So we are very close to the end of the graphic novel, which will be out next year. And if you guys want one of these, you will be getting that comic book, or that graphic novel, I should say, for free. No questions asked, free. Let me give you a sneak peek, and this is where I was at. These are the pages. Gorgeous, gorgeous artwork. Love his style. I thought it fit the story perfectly. Now, while this is I call it a young adult graphic novel, it does have a very, family-friendly style of artwork. The reason why it's a young adult book is because of the themes in it. It deals with, obviously not fitting in. It also deals with, some of the, the racism that, young kids, unfortunately, when they come to the country, sometimes face. In the 80s, I tell the story all the time when I do the shows. In the 80s, if you were Hispanic in the 80s when I came to the States, you were either Mexican or Puerto Rican. So for years, I was Mexico. And that's what some kids would call me. And, sounds mean, but that's what it was, right? And so that's in here. And so I decided to make it, young adults, because imagine trying to explain something like that to a kid who's 10, maybe 9. And hey, parents, if you want to, you can. I'm not saying you can't, but I figured that's why I gave it the young adult kind of, age group for the book. Again, nothing, you're not going to see any boobs or anything like that. This is what the artwork is. But, the theme that we were talking about kind of like was the reason why. I do want to show you guys the team. These are the people that made it happen. Huge geek fan of Back to the Future. So that's me. Ignore that. This is Joseph Olesko, who's the artist. Like I said, he's the pencil, inker, and colorist of this book. Incredible guy. Amazing to work with. If you guys are looking for an artist, make sure you hit him up. The links of everybody are on the campaign here. And so you guys can check them out. But wait until I'm done with the book, all right? Don't screw me up. L.A. Cunningham, my editor, incredible editor. Thank you so much, L.A., for the work that you did. She's an incredible person. If you guys don't know who she is part of ASAP Imagination, an incredible publisher that also publishes indie creators. I actually have a book that's being published through them called Rust 5377, which is an add-on on the campaign that you guys can get if you guys are interested. We're 4 minutes away, guys, so I'm going to get through this. Joe Holly is the I hired him to kind of like help me out with design of Pana, and he did an incredible job. He did all the pencils and inks on that, and then Mr. Victor Claudio colored it. So that's Victor. C. Michael Lanning, huge shout out to C. Michael Lanning, an incredible artist. He helped me with the character designs. I sketched them out, sent it out to him. He polished them and killed it. And then, of course, Chris Mad, Shauna Mad, the dynamic duo, they did an incredible job with the alternate cover, which is this bad boy here, and I have it in both versions, the Virgin and the one with the trade address. So a lot of people have pledged to that. So it was awesome. Final countdown. That's right. We don't have Sam to sing here, but big shout out to Sam. Big shout out to Sam. And so that's the campaign in a nutshell, guys. That's the campaign. The stretch goals, we unlocked 3 of those bad boys. I didn't even have a 4th one planned. So I'm, we're gonna make it, but it's all right. The secret page, you guys, I can't wait till you guys hear about that. Ignore this. This is the print that everybody who pledges to both of our campaigns, Sam and mine, through a physical tier will get with your package. So big shout out to Sam for this beautiful artwork here. He had fun with this. So I appreciate him doing that for me. Let's remove that. Let me come back here, all big and stuff. So let me see. 3 minutes left of the campaign. Remember, I kind of threw this thing out there, which is kind of stupid. Said the last physical tier, the person who pledges to the last physical tier will get something. So we have 2 minutes left. Let's see what happens. We're at 121 backers. Again, thank you everyone for the pledges. The campaign will end in 2 minutes. So as soon as it ends, your credit cards will be charged. So make sure that those things are ready to rock and roll. I will, because they don't get charged until the campaign ends, which will be in 2 minutes. So again, thank you everyone for the support. And I was talking about Catch the Craze. So we had 3 winners on Catch the Craze when we did the show, and we had people who won the first issue of Wonder Duck, people who won the convention version of the first issue of Wonder Duck, and then we also had somebody who won the graphic novel actually on the show. No rubber checks. Word. Let's show that. I haven't been showing it. See, I'm slacking, man. There's a Lupin Shameless plug art piece dropping. Oh, look at this. Why didn't I know this? Lou, holding it back here. Michael, boom. Michael, I actually have a surprise for you. Once the campaign ends and I do my spins, I have a little surprise because, listen, Michael San Martino, for those who don't know, is an incredible writer as well as an incredible supporter of everything that Sam and I do, on the show, Catch the Craze. As is everybody who's here right now. And I really, really appreciate you guys. But he has a book called The Technic Gods. And he was kind enough to send me a copy of the book, which I got. I got it right here. I'm gonna do a box opening for this thing. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, look at that. 1 minute. 1 minute. The countdown to when it first started was incredible. Now Ani will ask me, "Are you relieved?" And I kind of am. Because running a campaign is no freaking joke. We are down to 53 seconds, 52. The countdown, let me see. Let me share that countdown with you guys real quick. Hold on. Let me add this to the stage. There it is. You see the little counter there at the end. So yeah, it was, I don't know how people do it. I don't know how people, do these campaigns every 3 months or so. I can't do it. I come in, I create my stories. I put the money down. I mean, I'm fortunate enough to be able to kind of do that, and then I go into Kickstarter and see if I can recoup some of that. That's kind of been like the way I do it. I commend everybody who does it the other way, and I understand that comic books are expensive to make, so I know why you guys do it the way you do. George, what's up, George? How you doing, my man? So yeah, so there it is, guys. The campaign has ended. We closed out at 121 backers. Thank you very much to every single one of you. The campaign is over. I can breathe. But it's not over. You know why? Because I decided that I'm leaving the late pledges open. So you guys can still pledge to the campaign if you missed it, because I know that all that stuff that I posted online, some of you won't see for another 5 days. So the campaign will be open for a couple of weeks, so that in case anybody saw it and still wants to pledge to the campaign, they can. Thank you, George. I appreciate you, my brother. I really, really appreciate you. And congratulations on all the work, the great work that you have been doing for some of these covers, dude. You're killing it. If you guys don't know who George Deep is, give him a follow, give him a look, check him out at George Deep. Check his artwork out. So yes, guys, the campaign is over. Thank you for the support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's spin some wheels here. Let's kill this. Let's go into the wheel of names. I have 2 additional spins that I'm going to do tonight. What I'm also going to do, awesome, my brother, awesome. Can't wait, man. Can't wait to see it. Can't wait to see it. What I'm also going to do, and this is a little bit of a surprise, so give me a little minute because I gotta compile all of these names. So we're gonna spin the wheel. We're gonna spin the wheel 2 more times. For those who don't know what I'm doing with this spin, if you pledge to the campaign to a physical tier, okay, your name was entered into this wheel that I'm about to spin, and whoever wins gets one of these added to their package. When you get it, you're going to see, oh, shoot, this is cool. The back of it is going to have the QR code for the second chapter. So you're going to get a sneak peek of the second chapter. But what this does is I'm going to be doing some comic book conventions next year. I will be all over the place. I'm going to try to get to as many as I can next year. Whether I'm tabling or whether I'm there as a spectator, I will be there. You guys will know I'll be there because I will post it on my website. So make sure you go to getyourmeds.com, and check out where I'm going to be next year as far as convention appearances. I will put that on there. What you're going to do is if you're at one of those conventions and you see me walking around, if I'm not at a table, you see me walking around, come to me with this thing and I will hand you the graphic novel of the Shameless Plug, the full 140-page graphic novel for free as a thank you for backing me and believing in this book. So make sure that you don't lose these things because Arelis was one of the winners. I don't know if she's still in the chat. And I gave her her completed graphic novel of Wonder Duck last year at Texoma. So next year, I will be doing shows. I'm not sure exactly how many I'll be doing, but like I said, getyourmeds.com, my website, will have all of that information. As a matter of fact, before I spin the wheel, and I always do this, I tease you guys with the wheel getting spun, and then I never spin it until I finish my my thoughts that randomly pop into my head. If you guys missed the show on Tuesday, we had a guest on our show. He was the most entertaining guest I think we've had on the show in a long time. He was just going, man. It was insane. But let me see where I can show you guys where I'm going to be. All right, let me share my screen here one more time, and I'll show you what the website looks like. So this is what the website looks like. When you go to the website, when you go to Get Your Meds, this is what you're going to see. This is the official site of J.E. Medina. Ooh, fancy. Hold on, let me say hello to a couple of people here. Howdy, what's going on, Rafael? Thank you, my brother, for stopping in. There's Lou. Maybe you could use my art to promote the book for the late purchases. Look at you, Lou. Jesus. Terrific con. Okay. All right. Well, I will be there next year for sure. Thanks, man. Appreciate you, my brother. So, all right. So let me share. This is my screen here I'm sharing. So as you can see this year, these were some of the appearances that I made this year. I was at a book signing on the 15th. I did the New York Comic Con. It came from the radio. These were some of the things that I did. I do have to update it because this November, I will be at one more show. I will put that information up there, but this gets updated as I kind of, do the decide what conventions I'm going to go to. And big shout out to my road dog, Jonathan Syfax, who rolls with me, and we do a lot of these shows. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, Mike. Hey, I don't know if you're sticking around, Mike, but stick around. I want to do the unboxing of the stuff that you sent me. So stick around for a little bit. I'm going to quickly, let me remove this. Let me spin the wheel. I'm flying solo, obviously, so I have a couple of things. I don't know how Sam does this thing. Big shout out to Sam Vera. Guys, if you haven't done so yet, go to Sam's campaign on Kickstarter and pledge to his campaign. It is going on for another week, so make sure you check that out. I will share that with you guys in a few minutes. we will go to his campaign just so you guys can check out what he's got going on over there. But I promised you a spin, and that's what I will be doing now. So let me share my screen. Let me go into the wheel, share it. We'll do a spin. We'll show Sam's page or campaign, and then we'll do another spin. And I'm going to let you guys go in a few. I'll do the unboxing. I got a few things that I want to do and talk to you guys about Wonder Duck, and then we'll be out of here. So let's do this. Ready? Spin for the win in 3, 2, 1. What we got? Let's see where we go. Let's see where we go. And the winner is number 27. Number 27. Listen, I'm flying solo. I got to write this down because I'm going to be doing something with all of the winners. And I will tell you guys what that is in just a few minutes. So bear with me here while I write down what number that was. Number 27. Number 27. Bottle cap. Let's go. Good. Got a bounce, but congrats. No problem, George. Talk to you soon, man. Yeah, I'll hit you up anytime. You got it, my brother. Thank you so much for coming by. All right. So number 27, you are the winner of this bad boy, which will be included if you are, you know what I didn't do, guys? No, these are all physical backers. These are all physical backers. So this will be included in your package, my friends. So make sure you don't lose it because you got to find me next year. And I got to give you a free graphic novel. So make sure that you don't lose that. I know who has them anyway, so don't worry. I'm fair. I will let you know. Let's jump over now. Let me share my screen. I want to show you guys my buddy Sam Vera, his Kickstarter Forbidden. Now remember, if you guys pledge to both campaigns on a physical level, you guys will get a print that he did added to your campaign. He's doing a print on his as well. So let's do this. So you guys are seeing this here. Yes, you can hear me. I think you can. He's got 7 days to go. He's got 35 backers. He's already made his goal, but let's make him, let's get him more. Let's get him more backers. All right. This is Forbidden, an epic masterpiece that is a must read. Sam loves epic fantasy tales, and this one is about a group of people who many years ago were cursed to live underground. And it's been many years. And, as young kids usually do, they question, hey, Dad, why are we still down here? Like, why? How do you know that there is a curse if we've never actually been to the surface? Like, everybody who, knew about this curse has died. It's been passed down, but we don't know if it's really real. So why not go out to the surface? His father's like, no, you will not go to the surface. The son decides to go against his dad. There's a battle, commits the ultimate sin, kills some of his people, and ends up in the surface. And we find out whether or not the curse is real, who is responsible for the curse. Was there ever a curse? Was this even real? We don't know. You won't know unless you pledge. So pledge to the campaign today. He's got the entire 200-page graphic novel right now on Kickstarter. These are the two versions you're going to get. You're going to get a soft cover and you're going to get a hardcover. I opted for the hardcover personally. I thought it was dope. You know what I mean? So I did that. But guys, make sure you go to the campaign. He's got a world map. Look at this guy. He's created a world map. I mean, the book is full of really cool stuff. Here are some of the pages. This is some of the artwork. Now, this artwork was done by our friend Anibal Arroyo, who's in the chat. I don't know if you're still there. Nah, man, that's forbidden. So the artwork is done by Anibal Arroyo. He did the first comic or so, and then so another artist took it over. The book is lettered by me. This is the first time that Sam, myself, and Anibal worked together on the book. So it's epic. It's epic the fact that that occurred. So big shout out to Sam. This is the campaign, guys. Make sure you check it out. He's got the characters. Look at this guy's done all of this work, man. Look at all these characters. David Hunter. You got the rewards. Physical rewards include shipping fees, so you don't even have to pay an extra fee. As soon as you hit pledge, that's it. That's all it is. So if you're paying $50, you're paying $50. There's nothing else. You also get a $6, Forbidden Number 0 in there, digital version. If you want to kind of just test it out and see what it is, pledge to the $6 tier. There is that. If you want the whole entire 200-page epic fantasy graphic novel, then you can get the PDF for $25. Now, here we are with the appreciation post, shipping fee included, $50, back appreciation. You get all of this stuff here. Go through it, guys. See what you want. $65 is the one that I did. Check it out. You got $85, $100. It goes up as you guys know how this thing works. And that's it. So make sure you check it out. Big shout out to Sam. He puts a lot of work and a lot of effort into everything he does. The man is a hard worker. Help the brother out. Make sure you pledge to his campaign. Again, if you guys have pledged to both campaigns, you will get a physical print to go along with all of the packages that you guys have. With that being said, let's do this. Why don't we do another spin? This is the second spin of the night. And then we'll do a little unboxing. How about that? Or do we do the unboxing? Let's do the unboxing. Let's do the unboxing. Hold on. Let me do the unboxing. This is from our friend Michael San Martino, who sent over the next issue of his book, which is Technogods. You guys need to check out Technogods. Go to his website, technogods.com. I hope I'm getting that right, Michael. Check it out. All right, let's open this bad boy up. Look at this pad. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Look at the packaging, bro. Takes care. He cares. He cares about his stuff. Oh, this is nice. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, beautiful. Look at this. Now, this cover was also done by one Mr. Anibal Arroyo, who's also in the chat. Mike, you're still here. Covered by Anibal. That's right. That's right. There he is. He's there. He's there. Covered by Anibal indeed. Man. Woo. Look at this. Dude, thank you so much. This is issue 5 of 6. 5 of 6. Michael's going to be at a show coming up soon. Mike, what is the show that you're going to be at? Make sure you guys go to the convention that he's going to be at next. He has issues 1 through 5, issue 1 through 5 now. So make sure you go check that out. I'm gonna open it up. I want to look through it real quick. Lou loves it. Yeah, fire emojis all around. There it is. Look at this thing. Quality printing. I think it was done through Mixam. Are we okay to say that? There it is, full color. Dude, I can't wait to dive into this thing, man, and read it. Awesome work, dude. Awesome work. Oh, look at that. Coming soon. Look at that. You even have a book 6 cover you guys are working on. I can't wait. I can't wait till you guys continue the book. I know you have big plans for this, Mike. So big shout out to you. Wheel of Morality. Turn. Tells us a lesson we must learn. Garden State Comic Fest in Vinland, New Jersey. Vineland, Vinland, whatever. That's where Mike will be next with the team. Technogods. Go check them out. Garden State Comic Fest. Make sure you go check it out here. Well, not here, but in the state of New Jersey, right across that way from me. I shall be there. There you go. Maybe you can get a little interview. Raphael, let me tell you guys a little something about Raphael Tavares, okay? This man is the biggest supporter of indie comics, okay? Genuinely indie supporter of indie comics. The man has an incredible show called, Apple Bites, right? I was on that show, and it was awesome. And he just constantly just supports the indies. If you see him at a show, it is likely that you will have an interview done by him, and it will be posted on the social media like that, because that's just how he rolls. That's just how he rolls. Mike, that's what I put to you on that cover. Yeah, man. Love is real, man. The love is real. Indie comics. We need to show love to each other, show support. You know, I know I have this conversation with a lot of people about the competition and how it is a competition. It's not a competition. I don't look at it as competition. I am happy to support indies just because I love comics, and I don't care about, oh man, well, you know what? If that person's buying their comic, that means that they're not buying mine. If they're not buying your comic, maybe they just don't want that comic and they want that other comic. And that's as simple as it is. I know that I do, comics for a younger audience. I know that not everybody's into this kind of stuff. That doesn't mean that I'm competing with somebody like my friend Michael, who does something a little more, realistic. People like different things. Some people may want to buy one for themselves and buy one for their kids. That's just the way it is, man. We got to help each other out, promote each other. I don't give a crap. I'll promote all day about how I love the stuff that I read. Now, don't get me wrong. Some of the stuff that we do as indies, we know some of our stuff sometimes isn't that good. And we got to get better at creating that stuff, because that's the only way that stuff is going to sell. Not because I have a book at my table, people aren't buying yours. We got to step up our games. The indie game has evolved so much that you are going to see more and more, big 2-level quality, as far as quality goes, visually anyway, and, artwork at first, because it's a visual medium, that rivals some of that stuff. So, yeah, just step up the game. Anyway, my soapbox, I'm off my soapbox now. What do we got here? Thank you, sir, for lending your talent for the cover. There you go. See, the love is real. Apple Bites, Monday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. The Written Writ, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. My man sees all over the place. Easier way to rise to the top is to rise together. Thank you, Raphael. Well said. Let's spin the wheel, and then I have another unboxing from a very another indie creator who again supports indies, and his name is Paul Herbert. He sent me this. It is Time Enforcers. You guys have seen him at conventions, I'm sure. I know Raphael. You introduced me to him. Incredible guy. He sent me something in the mail, so I'm gonna unbox it, open it for you guys in just a few minutes. Look at that. Look at the packaging, dude. That's awesome. All right, let's do a quick spin, and then let me make sure that I took that one out. We're gonna do a quick spin, and then we are going to continue here on Get Your Meds. You need a dose of this. So let me add Time Enforcers. That's right, baby. Let me share my screen. Let me add the wheel. Let me share it with you guys. All right. I believe it's live. Okay, here we go. You guys ready? One more spin for the win in 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Number 8. Now, if you guys have pledged to campaigns before, you know that every time you pledge, your number comes up. It'll show you what number you are. And so that's where I'm getting these numbers from. That is the number of the pledge you were. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to put all of those names in another wheel, which we're going to spin tonight. And you know how I've been telling you guys that you're going to get one of these things in the mail and save it, because when you catch me at a show, then I will, give it to you. All right. Well, the next spin is going to be this. I'm going to put all of the numbers that won this cap bottle on the wheel. The one person who wins that, I will mail you the graphic novel to your house. You don't even have to find me at that point. That one lucky winner gets the book delivered to their house. You don't have to do anything but just wait for it to come. And that book, I'm estimating the book will be done in the spring by the time I get it to the printer and everything like that. I'm thinking by the summer of next year, we will get that. And what I'm also going to do is I'm going to do a pre-order situation on my website, which actually worked well for this campaign. And I'll explain that to you guys in just a few minutes after I do my unboxing, and once I start clearing out some of these names, because some of these numbers, because now remember, we are going to start from scratch. I am going to be giving away this graphic novel to one of the winners of the campaign. So let me just add these real quick. There's 12 of you guys. So thank you so much again for the support that you have shown to the campaign and for making it so successful. Because honestly, I'm not doing another one of these for at least another couple of years when I have something else that I want to kickstart. Right now, it's about finishing up the book, which again, like I told you guys, and if you guys just joined me, we're at page what page were we at? We're at page 90. And so, Joseph, big shout out to Joseph Valesco again. He is working on that for me right now. So let me just make sure I have all the numbers here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right. The numbers are in the wheel. I am going to unbox this bad boy right now. We're going to spin that wheel. I'm going to tell you about Wonder Duck, and then it is good night, my friends. So thank you for hanging out. If you haven't done so yet, subscribe to the channel. Hit like, share it. I do these. That's something I do unboxing. I have to say I've been slacking, and I have some interviews, guys. I have interviews of some indie creators on a show that I did on this channel called The Art of Comic Writing, and I do still have some of those things that I have to post, and I promise. Find George. Where's George Waldo? And get your Mets for a chance to win a Wham Stand, Mike. That's right. Rafael Tavares celebrating 10 years, and he's doing something really cool on his channel where he's giving away a Wham Stand mic. If you guys don't know what Wham Stand is the gentleman who actually creates all of the whamblems, they call them, all of the little emblems and all of the things that I use to stand up my comics, all the props that I use. He is a digital printer, incredible 3D printer that I use, and so does Rap. And so he's doing this for his channel, celebrating 10 years. So yeah, nominate the show. I appreciate that, my friend. Also nominate Catch the Craze. I want to get my swag away. Let's go. Next Kickstarter, you should add a Where's George add-on. And I like that. 2 years from now. Yep, I was a guest on that, and I missed that show. Yes. I'm bringing it back, Lori. I'm Lori. I'm bringing it back, Lou. I promise. I'm bringing it back. All right. So unboxing. All right. I don't normally do unboxings, but this is awesome. This is awesome. So this is something that Time and Forces Paul Herbert is doing, which is very, very cool. He's look at this. So this is awesome, man. Check that out. Gotta no one can stop me t-shirt. Huge shout out to Paul. Thank you so much for this. I really appreciate this. And the Inquisitor Blip chip. I love it. I will put all his information in the show notes, guys. I kind of did this last minute. I saw the boxes. I'm gonna do it. So I'll have all of those links in the show notes. So make sure you hit that up. If you guys replay this, hit that up. Thank you so much, everyone who has been watching. I really appreciate you hanging out with me. Again, the campaign is done, but it doesn't mean you can't still pledge to the campaign, because I have opened it up to late pledges. So in case you're like, oh man, George, I missed it. What happened? No, don't worry about it. It's still up there. You guys can still pledge. Hit that link. It's in the chat. Check out the campaign and make a pledge. Most of the pledges are still up there. I also wanted to thank everyone who pledged to the Pay It Forward campaign. It's the Pay It Forward tier. What is the Pay It Forward tier? So for everyone who pledged to that tier, you guys were getting these 2 books. If you did it early enough, or if you took advantage of the Pay It Forward Plus tier, you're getting all 3 books. And then 5 books were being donated to the local library, the Yonkers Public Library here in my hometown. So I'm going to be sending those, or I'm going to be bringing those to the library. And we were able to get how many of those things? The Pay It Forward tier. So that's 10 backers. That's 50. 2 backers at that. So 65 books are going to the library. So thank you very much to everyone who pledged to that particular tier. I can't wait to bring it over to the library and donate the books there. So 65 books are going there. I have spoken to the library about possibly doing something there with the library, maybe a book signing for the kids, talking to them or something like that. Great History video game, $2 in the App Store. Oh yes, Great History video game. Yeah, it's only $2 in the App Store. So if you guys check out the App Store and search Time Enforcers for $2, it's a really cool game that you can download. It's only $2. So check it out. Go to your App Store and look up Time Enforcers. Time Enforcers. Here, let me just show you guys. There it is. Time Enforcers. Okay, well, learning history is fun. Learning, so check that out. That is freaking awesome. No one can stop me. That is an awesome, awesome t-shirt. Thank you so much, Paul. I really, really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's do that one more spin. We're gonna talk about Wonder Duck, and then I'm gonna let you guys go because that's all I got for tonight. So let's see. Let's share the screen. Now remember, this spin has all the names of everybody who won this. And the winner of this spin is the ultimate winner because you're getting your graphic novel mailed to you. You don't have to find me. You don't have to go looking for me. Where's George? Where's Waldo? No, you get it delivered to you. He goes, if you do something at the library, let me know. I'll try to make it. Awesome. Thanks, man. Yeah, I definitely will. I definitely will. All right, let's share this. Let's share the screen one more time. Let's do a little spin. All right, spin for the win in 3, 2, 1. See what we got. See what we got. See what we got. Number 25. Number 25. All right, number 25. You are getting the book delivered to your house. Thank you so much for pledging to the campaign. I really, really appreciate it. You don't have to find it. I'll just deliver it to the house. So there it is. There it is. Thank you so much. Again, thank you guys for pledging to the campaign. Thank you for the support. You know, the Shameless plug was a rousing success. And I want to thank every single one of you guys who made it happen. Every single podcaster who let me come on the show. I have a post on Facebook with all of the links of all of the shows that I was on. Make sure you subscribe to those channels, help them grow, because those are the channels that gives us a voice, give us a platform to talk about our projects, to expand what we're doing to a bigger audience. And that's what we need. What we need, what indies need is exposure, right? We need that exposure so that people can check out our projects. You never know. Oh, wait, hold on. I got something for you. Never know. You never know who's going to read your book. You never know who needs to read your book and get something out of it. So make sure that you subscribe to these channels and make sure that you support them. You know, hit the like button. Subscriptions are free. They're free. They don't charge you for that stuff. Fun stream. Everyone's a winner. Later, George. Again, congrats, my man. Later, Mike. I will talk to you soon, my brother. All right. So without further ado, let me just tell you guys a little bit about what I'm doing with Wonder Duck. For those who don't know, Wonder Duck is in stores. This is issue number 1. And next week, November 12th, on Comic Book Day at your comic book shops, you will find issue number 2. So issues 1 and 2 are available right now. If you go to your stores and if they haven't ordered Wonder Duck yet, tell them you guys have to order Wonder Duck. I want Wonder Duck at my store. Go to my website, get your meds, and tell them to order it. The book is being distributed to Philbo Distribution. Just have to sign up, create an account with them, and they can order the book. We are like so far ahead now. Issue number 2 comes out next week, but solicitations for issues 3, 4, and 5 are already on the website. So if you guys, at your local shops, go tell them about Wonder Duck. Issue 2 again comes out next week. So make sure you go to your local comic book shop, pick up issue number 2 next week, November 2nd. And again, thank you to everyone who showed up tonight. Lou, later. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate every single one of you. Raphael, thank you for stopping in. Mike, Aniva, Lou Pons, I had Arelis stopped in, and everybody who watched, George who stopped by, everybody who watched the stream. Thank you so much. And again, make sure you check me out next week. If you haven't done so yet, check out my boy Sam Vera's book Forbidden. hit that pledge. Check that out. And I'll see you guys soon. Thank you again. And peace.